Kekuli is a winter dwelling that my ancestors used to inhabit. Kekuli was built into the ground with logs, dirt, and grass. There are many traditions that go into building a pit house, and I honor these traditions by incorporating those teachings into the restaurant's branding. My name is Sharon Bond. I am a member of the Noyich Indian Band just outside of Merritt, BC. I am the owner of Kakuli Cafe West Bank and the CEO of Kakuli Cafe Properties. We have 3 locations in the heart of the Thompson Okanagan. In addition, we have franchised 2 of those locations to a youth entrepreneur with Indigenous roots from the Newhalk Nation. Our employees are hired on the basis of being kind, caring, and very genuine individuals.
Hi, my name is Cody Bush. I'm Cree, Dene, and Métis from Cold Lake First Nations. When I was growing up in school, I was often bullied because of my First Nations heritage. Ever since I moved here, I have become proud to learn and embrace my culture. Culture is very important. I've been working here for about 4.5 years now, and I am a team leader here. Help keep everything in check, make sure people are doing their jobs, and make sure it's a fun working environment for everyone. I'm always learning more and more about my culture every day, especially with working here. I'll talk to customers to know more about the culture and learn from them. I actually have a baby boy who's going to be learning about the culture as well. And yeah, the position here is to be a role model for younger children to learn about their culture. And also, my favorite part of working here is the ambience of the whole restaurant. I always love listening to the music while I'm working away, and obviously love the food and the bannock.
The opening of a Kakuli Cafe marked the beginning of breaking down cultural barriers and becoming a successful businesswoman.
Kakuli Cafe is a proud supporter of British Columbia's Aboriginal cultural tourism industry. The TripAdvisor reviews have brought in many different celebrities such as Evan Adams, a Canadian Indigenous actor, Jordan Tutu, a former Detroit Red Wing hockey player, Lauren Cardinal, another famous Canadian actor. The cafe has also been featured on the hit TV series You Gotta Eat Here.
I was proudly serving Indigenous foods such as our infamous bannock recipe.
Traditionally, First Nations people used ingredients from the earth, such as ground roots and berries. The bannock is prepared fresh by the bakers each morning before the cafe opens.
My name is Ange Gray. I'm the Kakuli manager at Kakuli West Bank. My shift starts at 3 or 4 a.m. now that we have the new location in the college in Kelowna. Everything is made fresh every single day. So bannock is made of flour, water, yeast. Once the ingredients are in, we then knead it with our hands or our spoon to a thick, creamy consistency. So sometimes you have to add some more water, sometimes you don't. After that, we let it rise. Scrape it onto our bannock table, and then we portion them off and flatten them by hand. It's placed on a pre-oiled rack. When the rack is all filled up, it's ready to go into the deep fryer. It has to cook evenly, so we put a rack over the top to keep it dunked under while it's cooking. This ensures it cooks consistently through it. We quality check the frying side, and once it's done, we flip them. Some people call bannock fry bread, and we make a deep fried fry bread or a baked bannock. The fried bannock we usually shake in sugar and cinnamon. Today I will show you how to make blueberry, apple cinnamon, and our venison bannock. First I have to butter all the tops of the bannock, then I cover them all in brown sugar. Then some of these are going to have fresh apple slices on them. And the other ones, I'm putting blueberries. The venison bannock is made with our in-house spiced venison, our own salsa, and then topped with yummy cheese. Once I pull it from the oven, I leave the bannock out to cool. Then I label all the different flavors and set them out in the display for the day. We also make other things like blueberry scones and cinnamon bannock buns. The scones, we put icing sugar on top of them and they're served out nice and fresh for the day.
Our evolving menu had to be as meaningful as the restaurant's name itself. Some of Kekuli's ingredients are uncommon in other cafes or restaurants. Traditional meat like venison or wild sockeye salmon and Saskatoon berries have been incorporated into our signature dishes like bannock and bannock tacos. I was proudly serving Spirit Bear coffee.
I'm Sean Harding, co-founder of the Spirit Bear Coffee Company. As a First Nations company, we do our best to incorporate our traditional values and beliefs into everyday business. We believe that sustainability starts with who we are and how we conduct business. Environmental sustainability is a significant value of this company. We contribute to groups such as the Northern Lights Wildlife Shelter. As our environments are becoming progressively more fragile, we want to help with the preservation of our lands and wildlife for future generations. We have released hundreds of bears and other orphaned wildlife back into the Great Canadian Forest. Last year, we held a fundraiser that purchased a grizzly bear release barrel for the shelter. We also helped raise funds for the Ocean Alliance's Snotbot drone program. Over the past 5 years, we were able to raise enough money to buy 3 drones for the Ocean Alliance. The data collected from the drones provides essential health information on the whales, which provides vital data pertaining to the health of our oceans. As a First Nations company, the incorporation of environmental sustainability is essential in our operations. We were blown away by the support that we had from local companies and communities. One lesson we learned while creating this business was not so much. It translates to together with an open heart and open mind. That is the legacy Spirit Bear Coffee Company is trying to leave behind.
We have created partnerships with other Indigenous and non-Indigenous companies.
I'm Carol Spear and I display my art at Kakuli Cafe in West Bank. The technique, I call it pointillism. Recognition is still really important. The art itself is infused with the Indigenous spirit. Culture is important to me. I think that no matter what your culture is, we're all unified. We all walk as one on this earth, and we've all walked barefoot on this land. I really hope that one day we can be really unified. There shouldn't be any separatism between cultures. I think we all have a heart, we all have a soul, we all have a voice. And I think that if I can learn something from a culture, whatever it may be, possibly they can learn something from me.
The Indigenous food, music, and overall culture of Kekuli Cafe reflect the ambiance of our ancestors' Indigenous homes. I always dreamt of a restaurant that catered to the local community and its needs, such as customer service and unique food and drinks.
Well, it's one of the only restaurants I know that really has bannock, so that's the reason why I like it.
I've never been here before. I'm coming here for my first time.
I had bannock my entire life, honestly. The first time I had bannock was when I was a little girl.
I grew up in Alberta, so I've been eating bannock since I was like a little girl.
And I have to come here to have bannock.
Not only does it make you feel like you're at home and tastes like home, but it tastes like Canada.
Yeah, see? It's actually the plain bannock. It's the plain bannock that makes you feel like you're at home.
Well, to me, friendly service is a must, of course, and then good product is another thing.
I'm actually from Kelowna. I moved out to Vancouver a couple months back. I guess, yeah, coming back here, I usually stop for coffee on my way in and out, so I frequent the place, I would say regularly, but it's become kind of a pit stop for me. Hi, my name is Mariah, and this cafe is one of my favorites. Come for lunch.
I was driving around and saw the bannock shop and thought, hey, that'd be kind of neat to try, so we did. 7 different bannocks, some coffee, and we set for the evening.
Here you are. Thanks, of course. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. This is for the homeless.
So these here are our day olds from last night, and we donate them.
Hi, my name is Mark. I came in to see if they would like to donate for our street ministry. We're out going around giving people warm socks and hot chocolate. And people are going to love this that are on the street.
This creates a very friendly and warm environment, such as that traditional pit house.